While we're sipping our teas, we're having a ball. Friends for so many years, we've seen it all. Through the thick and thin, through the highs and lows, come laugh with us on the Bestie Show.
Hi everybody, I'm Linda.
I'm Shauna.
And we're the Besties. We're back for another podcast. So, what's happening? What's new? Obviously, very festive in here.
I put my Christmas stuff up so the pumpkins are gone the very next day after Halloween, and which trick or treat this year was. I mean, the rain held out.
It did,
but it was so windy for these kids.
I know.
But I don't think we had a whole as much as we used to get. I put a table up with all my goodies, and we always just go out to dinner and everybody helped themselves. And when I come back, there was still just a little bit left. So as the last trick or treaters were going by, I said, "Come here," and I just give them.
Hand the rest of it out.
Yeah.
Well, where I'm at, we used to get, because we're kind of country-ish up there, and we used to get a good bit of trick-or-treaters, and we would take Brianna, and I would do that. I would put a big giant bowl.
Yes. Yeah, but you can't be at both places.
And honestly, I've never ever come back to an empty. So everybody was always sweet and respectful, and only took, maybe they took more than one, but nobody ever took it all.
They are. They really are.
I always ended up with, but I put out a huge bowl because we used to get a lot.
I put out a whole table.
Yes, and then there was usually about half left by the time we would come home. But I don't know, 6, 7, 8 years ago, nobody.
That's crazy.
We just stopped getting, well, because they're in the little town that's close to us, and then they don't want to have to truck the whole way up the road to get to us, because we're kind of, we're like in between towns.
That's a big hill too, though.
It's a big hill. So we don't get the trick-or-treaters that we did.
My sister don't get any. She don't get any, and it's flat in there. She said they don't get nobody.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It is. Where are people going? But it was a nice turnout. I always get, like, there's some couple years I had completely wiped out. This year,
no candy.
No, everything was gone. And one year I had a lot left. And what I did was I bagged it up and I put it in my freezer for stockings.
There you go. It all works.
Candy. We don't need it all laying around. So.
Yeah, no, it works. It works. I don't know, maybe more and more people, well, was it raining? I don't even know, was it raining?
It spit a couple times, but it did not rain. It rained earlier in the day, but it did not rain.
Because normally...
Not over here anyhow.
Normally in our area, there's always rain on Halloween. I remember almost every year taking Brianna. Now, when I took my older two...
It snowed.
I remember it either being snowing or just dry. But now, like for years, it's just constant rain. So maybe people are just sick of it. You know, I know my son and his wife, my daughter-in-law, took my grandbaby, and they only stayed out about half the time. And she was nice, and she was dressed like a pterodactyl because she loves dinosaurs. I can't. She looked too cute.
I love dinosaurs.
And it had a little hat, you know, and the long sleeves. She had everything, but it was still just. They only stayed about half the time, so...
We never stayed out long. We just went in a circle.
Oh, my goodness, we used to. We used to do the whole 2 hours. Like, the whole 2 hours.
We did 2 times, I think.
We would be exhausted. I remember Bonnie and my oldest daughter and my granddaughter. Now, we're talking... She's 19, so we're talking 17 years ago, and she was about 2. And Brianna was only 7. Bonnie came up to our area to trick-or-treat with us. Well, we trick-or-treated for almost 2 hours. And poor little Emma, by the time we were done, Brian had to piggyback her. Because she was...
It's a lot. A lot of people bring
I wish there was somebody big enough to piggyback me at that point, let me tell you.
Wagons.
I'm telling you.
Bring wagons.
I'm telling you.
I did. I brought wagons.
You took wagons. Yeah, see, I never thought of it.
I think I took my dog in one year, too.
I took Brian. Made him carry everything. You know?
A dog, a wagon... Depends, you know. And we did go to the neighborhood, and there's more than enough houses.
Oh, absolutely. You could spend the whole 2 hours in this plan.
Halloween is just not...
It's not my thing either.
I know it's a kid thing. It's just not... Yeah, me too. So the pumpkins went. The very next day, I know my neighbors were like, "Oh my God, is she putting wreaths on a window?" I was. I cleaned my windows. I put my trees up, but I want to get done when I... No, I could get it done.
You know what, though? That's really smart to do, especially the outside. If you're going to do the outside,
we didn't do the outside yet.
Do it when it's nice. Well, you put wreaths up.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, you do that from inside. You can do that from inside. Okay,
We're going to... Actually, this Saturday is going to be another nice day. We're going to put the the lights on the hay.
I know.
so.
Have we been having the most gorgeous weather?
Today
I mean,
is
yesterday
gorgeous.
too. Yeah, I thought yesterday was nice. A little cooler.
What
And
did
I
we
think
do
the day
yesterday?
before that was nice too.
Oh, we went to it was nice. We met Mike for
For lunch.
and then they had an incident up there when we were leaving. We were sitting there talking to a few residents. It was such a nice room down there. So nice. Coffee, hot chocolate, whatever.
Oh,
And-
in the facility.
Yes.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, we're sitting there at the beautiful tables, and all of a sudden, the fire alarms started screeching, and they are loud.
Oh.
The door slammed shut. All the doors slammed shut in there. There was 3 of them. That started, and I'm thinking, oh my God, are we locked in here?
You're locked in.
No, we weren't though. We were able to get out. It was just a false alarm. Another tech was there visiting, helping, and he said, "Yeah, it was me." And I said,
Oh, help
my God,
me.
here comes the fire. I took pictures. There was fire trucks. There was
Oh my, yeah.
They
That's
have
the
to
first I'm
come.
hearing it. Oh, that's right, because we didn't talk.
no.
Too much
They have to
yesterday.
come. I mean, they
Gotcha.
have to come, even if
Oh,
it's false alarm.
absolutely.
So I don't know. That was something I said. Well, I'm leaving, but we had to wait to leave because they were still in the parking lot.
That would have terrified me, and I'll tell you
It
why.
did.
Because now I'm watching Fire Country.
I never watched it.
I'll tell you right
I know
now,
of it.
It's excellent. It's a really good show.
I don't watch like.
I mean, I don't either, Sean.
I don't
you
know
know me.
why. I
I'm an
know.
Andy Griffith kind of gal, or I
Yeah.
have music coming out of the TV because Comcast, you can put on different channels and you can
Yeah.
hear all 50s or all 60s or all
Yeah.
70s. I always usually have the oldies on. Sometimes I'll do 70s or 80s, but that's usually as high as I go. Sometimes Brianna will bump the 90s on if we're playing Scrabble or something. But, oh, where was I going? Fire Country.
yeah.
So I don't watch a lot of TV. I just don't. If I'm watching TV, it's usually old stuff. Andy
Yeah.
Griffith or old Laverne and Shirley's or whatever.
Yeah.
But for some reason, I decided I was going to watch this show. I don't know why. I have no idea why. And I really liked it. So I'm watching it now, and so now I'm really like in tune with fire. Like
Yeah.
I know it's
don't like
horrible, of
fire.
course, and I know how dangerous it is, and I know how much they risk their lives, firefighters.
they
God
do.
bless them. But like, it's not something you think about
No.
on a daily basis. But now that I'm watching this show, and I don't think about it daily, but I think about it a lot more. And there was actually a fire over the hill from us the other day. We were going somewhere, both of us, Brianna and I both, because I was following her. And I don't remember where we were going or why we were in 2 cars, but you could see the smoke billowing from on one of the mountains. And later on, she told me that she saw or heard somewhere there was a fire. Thank God nobody was hurt, but it was like some type of a house fire.
I think I did see that.
Every time I see smoke, I get panicky. You know
I don't like fire.
I don't like fire either. I'm more.
I like
of a-
sitting around the fire,
Well,
like
sure.
that. But
A bonfire,
Yes.
right? Yeah, we'll do that in the wintertime. We'll have a bonfire in the
well,
wintertime.
we should be doing it now because it's fall lit.
We should. Well,
Yeah.
there's a hair in my face. We'll tell Mike to get busy. We'll come
Yeah,
over.
he
And
always-
we'll
he
bring
has some
some
sometimes.
marshmallows and all that stuff.
I already have that stuff.
Oh,
All the
I was
time.
thinking, of course you know. Of course you have
I
it.
have those big ones. They make those big giant squares.
Now they have marshmallows
That are
with
filled.
filling. Oh, give me the chocolate filled one because I bought some.
I
And,
don't like them. I've had them when they first came
Oh,
out.
very good. Very, very good. And there's no high fructose corn syrup in them, so I was happy. You don't like them? Well, I'm not.
I'm not a big marshmallow
I'm not
person.
either. I'm not either. But
I
if
like
it
them
has
burned by
chocolate,
themselves.
well, see, I don't like them burned. I like them very light brown.
However, I do not like s'mores. I don't like them.
I never had a s'more in my
Oh
life.
my God, I don't like them. I don't know. I'm probably the only one in the world. I just don't like that
Well, look,
combination.
I love graham crackers. I'm not big on marshmallow, but and chocolate I like. I'm not a huge Hershey chocolate person.
Yeah.
I would prefer
I like dark,
a
dark,
creamier
dark
chocolate.
chocolate.
See,
If I'm going to eat chocolate.
I'm more of a milky chocolate, but I'm not big on Hershey's. And that's usually what people use the Hershey bars because they're flat.
You could use anything, really.
But I would like Dove. I like Dove. And
Yes, I like Dove.
Dove's dark chocolate's wonderful.
Oh, yeah, I had that too.
I'll take it.
I mean, you could use anything, though. Any chocolate. You could use a Kit Kat if you wanted to. You could
Oh.
use a peppermint patty if you wanted to.
Ooh. With ooh.
I mean,
Kit Kat sounds yummy.
a Twix bar, anything.
A Twix would be phenomenal. I
Anything.
love Twix. That's one of my favorite candy bars. I haven't had a candy bar in probably since Brianna
Well, I
went
have a
trick-or-treating,
drawer
at least
full
10 or
there, just,
15 years.
You know, the mini ones from leftover and
I haven't had a candy bar since probably since Brianna was trick or treating. Truthfully, and I love candy. I just
I like dark chocolate, and I go for the sugar-free if I buy some, you know.
Well, I don't do the
Please.
sugar-free, but if I do buy, I'll buy the Dove Dark Hearts, and
Yes,
I'll pop
I've
one
had
of them
those.
or one or two. Because if you,
they're
it's
good
portion
too.
control, and oh, I love them. Love the dark. Love the
I
Dove.
love the dark.
I love the Dove Dark.
Yes,
I do. I'll take
that
it.
Dove is good. Yeah,
I'll take it.
The chocolate.
So I
I
came up with an interesting life hack, and it's nothing like, you know, miraculous or anything. I love tea. You know that I'm a big tea drinker. I drink
too.
cold tea. I drink
Yeah,
hot
I like
tea.
hot
I
tea.
drink hot tea.
I
in
mean,
the
I like
morning.
cold tea. I do
You don't
like
drink hot tea. You drink coffee.
I drink coffee, but I do occasionally drink hot tea with, you know, we grate the ginger in it.
Okay, that's one. So,
No, this one is.
so I love ginger too, but Aldi always was selling these flavored black teas. So it was a black tea bag, just because that's the kind of I use. I buy the Paul Newman Organics because I drink so much tea, and since this isn't organic, I try to stick with the organic for the hot tea. So I buy the tea bags and I make 2 cups every day. Well, then I found in Aldi's, I found it was black tea, but it was flavored with like pumpkin.
Yeah.
A pumpkin.
Pumpkin season.
Loved it. I bought like 12 boxes. Well, I finally went through them.
Yeah,
Aldi's never got them back.
of course.
They also have peach ones, which Brianna loves. It's black tea with
Yeah.
caffeine in it, but it has a peach tint to it, and it's wonderful, but I'm not drinking that. I saved that for her. I like the pumpkin. So I was really bummed. I've been going to Aldi's, you know, at least once a week for a week now, looking, you know, for this tea. And they haven't had it, of course, because, you know, I fell in love with it last year. So I came up with a hack. I had herbal tea, which was really, it wasn't really, they call it tea, but it's not tea. It's apple and cinnamon and a couple
I've
other
seen that.
spices. And it kind of, I thought, well, that might taste like a hot cider
Yeah.
if I make it.
Yeah.
Which I had a couple bags, and it's good. So I thought, I wonder what would happen if I put a black tea bag in the cup and then put one of those tea bags in as well. Bada bing, bada boom, I got myself hot apple tea.
Yeah.
I'm digging it. I'm digging it.
I would like
so
apple.
that's what I'm going to have to do from now on until or unless they ever get my flavored tea bags back, because I don't want to do just herbal, because I'm used to those 3, and I drink big mugs. My mugs are huge. I drink 3 of them every morning, and I'll get a headache if I don't, because there's not as much caffeine in tea, you know that, but my body's so used to it now, I got to have it. So that's my life hack there. I can give you a bag to try if you want the hot.
I might have it. I have all kind of different tea bags in there right now.
Well, I started thinking about it after I did it.
may
I thought,
have it.
I could do black, because there's herbal blackberry, any herbal tea you could put to.
I've seen orange tea before. I think
And
I
then
have
there
tried
you
that
go. And
before.
now
How
you
about
got.
orange?
So that's my life hack for the.
They'll be bringing out
That's my
peppermint.
life hack. Oh, that's my life hack for the week. I mix an herbal tea with a black tea, and now I got my flavored tea. How you like the time change? Are you sleeping?
I'm sleeping. I'm sleeping very well. I do think time is going a little slower.
You feel like it's a little slower.
I think it's a little slower. When I look at my watch, I'm thinking, wow. Now, you know, I'm doing the same thing every morning, just like we said before when time was going
Exactly.
fast.
Now, what's strange is when the days get shorter, everybody says they fly by. I am kind of with you. I feel like they're dragging.
Slow down.
And I came across a memory on my Facebook post, which must have been the same time, and I said the same thing like 8 or 9 years ago, that I thought the time change meant the days were shorter, my days dragging.
Yeah, it is.
I was okay the first couple days. When did we do it? Sunday night.
Yeah, I do
So-
them on Saturday before I go to bed.
Okay, so I do it the next morning.
Yeah.
Right? It's
Yeah.
Sunday morning. So
There's
Sunday.
yeah.
So I go to sleep, everything. I get up, I change all the clocks and everything. And I could not, I forgot. So 7:30, there's me in the chair, you know, boing, boing, my head's, and Brianna's like, Mom, why don't you go to bed? And I realized, because to me, it's 8:30, and that's when I start getting tired. But I was unusually tired.
No, we
Unusually
stayed up
tired.
late. We stayed up
Oh,
late.
I can't do it.
We stayed up late because I'm thinking, it would really be this time. And I seen your post
seen
that
my
says,
post, I
I'll
said-
be asking for a year. Well, Willie would be, you know.
And that's what I do.
I
look
do
at
it
the clock
too.
and I say, oh, okay, it's 5:30, but no, to me, it's 6:30, and that's why I feel tired, or that's why I still feel hungry, or whatever.
I say the same thing in my head. Oh, it
Same
really
thing.
would be this time.
And I'll do it for a month until my body,
I'll probably do it till the
if my
time.
body adjusts.
I hope they stop. I hope they stop it.
I thought
now.
Trump was supposed to stop it, but he didn't.
They
So
keep
President
saying that.
Trump, Cut it
Stop.
out. Cut it out. Just let it be.
We don't need no more time changes.
We don't. He knows. He knows what's going on with the time. But yeah. So last night, I don't even know. Ever since, and now it's not only the time change, but this seasonal change with like going from the humidity to the dry air.
Yeah.
For a week now, I have had such sensitivity up here, and I had one wisdom tooth pulled. I have 3 wisdom teeth. They're all impacted. They're not coming through. So, and I'm not doing that again. So, but where the tooth is missing, where I actually had it pulled, that's the most sensitive place in my whole mouth. And down below, I can feel like extreme, and I'm thinking, what's going on here? And now I'm thinking it's because I've had this before where when the seasons change and that humidity drops and the dryness comes in, it plays with my sinuses really badly. So yeah, I'm dealing with that. Now today, it wasn't as bad as far as my teeth go, but I can still feel that it's not even pressure. They just feel, I don't know, they just feel odd. And
Yeah, nothing.
Oh my!
Nothing.
My sin. You know me. That's my Achilles heel. My sinuses are my Achilles heel. It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. So, but you don't get the seasonal depressive disorder, do you? Because we're fall girls, so that doesn't bother me. I like the dark.
Who has time for that? I just don't have time for none of that depression. My doctor always said, "So, Fern, do you think you have depression?" I always say the same thing every time. I said, "I don't have enough time for that." Okay.
Don't have to. But you don't feel
time for none of that.
But you don't feel sad when it's 4:30, 5 o'clock, and the sun's almost gone. That doesn't.
I don't
bother
like
you.
it, but
you don't like it.
I don't like the darkness that early.
Okay. See, I do.
I used to. Now I'm thinking, what kind of person am I? Because I like everything dead, all the leaves dead, all the trees dead, dark. Now I'm thinking, wow, I like everything dead and dark. But now I just don't. It'll start getting light earlier in the morning now. It has. Well, we've been off, so I don't. Tomorrow I'll notice the difference because it's always.
Oh yeah, when you wake up, it'll be. Well, you wake up even a little bit more early than I do.
Yeah.
But yeah, the sun is beaming and bright when I walk out of the bedroom now. It's like, oh my.
But
yeah.
Yeah, it hasn't started being dark yet. I don't even know. I haven't paid attention. Is it 5 o'clock right now?
I think it was.
Or is it like 6?
I think it was closer to 6.
Yeah,
but
it's
going
gonna
to get worse and worse.
But starting December, watch the days. It's going to start going the other way.
Again, yeah. But people get very, they get very depressed over that. And I have. Well, I guess this is another life hack for the seasonal depressive disorder, and I do it. But I don't do it because I have that. I don't have seasonal. I love it. I love the dark. My soul comes alive in the fall. That's just, I come alive in the fall. I love when the leaves are beautiful, but I also love when they die and fall on the ground. I love all that. I like to see them bare too.
I do too.
So don't feel, that's just, we like that. For whatever reason, that's when our souls are happy. But I've always done this. I have big, fake trees in my house. I have 3 of them. And they're really big. And years and years and years ago, I decided I was going to put Christmas lights on them.
It looks real pretty.
And it looks so pretty. And then I decided, why don't I just keep them up all year?
Yeah.
So if you're struggling with that seasonal depressive disorder, lights obviously help. That's one of the first things they say. Try to get a lot of light in your home. Put some, when you put your Christmas lights up, if you Christmas decorate, put them around the doorway. Put them around a window. Put them on an artificial tree or a bigger plant if you have one. Any place you can find them to plug them in or get the battery kind. Leave them on all the time because they give you that. If you're a Christmas person, they give you that Christmas feel and that vibe and that cozy. And even if you're not a Christmas person, even if you don't decorate for Christmas, lights, little twinkle lights glowing is just such a lovely thing. And to me that's like another hack. If people do have that, like I said, I don't. The dark, I love the dark.
Well, some people leave the Christmas tree up and just switch it out, to the holidays, like, for Valentine's Day, Easter. I think my sister was doing that. I don't know if they're still doing it.
Well, when Brianna went to elementary school, she went to. My daughter went for kindergarten 1, 2, 3. She went 5 years, and then I pulled her out and homeschooled her the rest of the time. But our in the office, the lady who worked in the office, her name was Charlotte. Hi, Miss Charlotte, if you're watching. She was the sweetest thing in the world, and she would take a tree, and every holiday, like every single one. Patriots Day, it was red, white, and blue. Halloween, Valentine,
Yeah.
it was so, and I was always in the school, because I was always picking her up early, or taking her in late, or whatever. So I was in the school a lot, and I would always get to see it, and it was always just such a pretty, you'd walk in, and it was just so lovely. She always made it look so pretty.
Was it a Christmas tree or was it a regular tree?
It was a Christmas tree, but she turned it into like every holiday tree.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people do. And
I
have the room
always
for that, or I would.
I always figured her house is probably absolutely beautiful. She probably decorates it so because she made the school office look so warm and inviting and cozy, and to me you can't get enough of that. So anyway, a bit of good news. I heard that WIC, which is Women, Infants, Children, they are getting their help.
Oh.
They're getting their government help.
Okay.
And that made me feel really good because at least formula, that covers formula for women who have to give formula.
The little ones.
You know, the milk, the eggs, the
Yeah.
cheese, butter. And I used WIC. I utilized WIC with my two oldest. So now we're talking 38 years ago.
Yeah,
And
I did too. My youngest, my oldest, yeah.
and Keith too. Well, and I breastfed, so I didn't get formula. I got extra food because for me, I got extra eggs and milk and peanut butter and
Peanut
cheese.
butter, cereal,
You
whatever.
can't. I mean, you can't beat that. And so with this ridiculous government shutdown and people not getting their EBT cards
EBT SNAP.
loaded, SNAP. I was really glad to see that the WIC went through. That made my heart happy because that was a big concern of mine. How are people going to get? People rely on that for formula or milk and eggs so they can make milk so they can feed their babies the way I do. So that made my heart very, very happy. I was very pleased to hear that. So anyway, that's where we're at with that. What else? Oh. So I was on TikTok because we have a TikTok page, and I was on TikTok looking. And Gen X is huge on TikTok right now. I don't know why, but it just like overtook everything. So I'm capitalizing on that and getting us some pretty good traffic because of the posts that I'm posting up. And I'm seeing with all the Gen X stuff, I was seeing things that made me think about the 70s. And so many people say, oh, the 70s were this, the 70s were that. I thought the 70s were awesome.
70s and 80s.
Exactly.
I mean, we were so young in the 70s, though, but
we
still.
were, but remember what we had. Like the fun, the cartoons. Yeah. Like who remembers the Saturday morning cartoons, the Bugs Bunny, the Flintstones, and I don't even know if Flintstones were on in the morning. Smurfs. Maybe by the time we were kids.
I used to walk up to Beth Ann's house. Hi, Beth.
Hi, Beth.
On Saturday morning early, or she would come down to my house. I think I was up her house more to watch the Smurfs.
I remember the Smurfs.
We would go and watch the Smurfs. That's what we would do.
Oh, but I mean, we had Bugs Bunny.
Yes, I love Bugs Bunny.
We had Daffy Duck and Foghorn Leghorn and all those people. Like, why don't they show those for kids anymore?
I know, those were the best ones.
So, not only were the cartoons spectacular, but I don't know what possessed me. I must have saw it or come up with it somewhere. I know I posted about it. Do you remember HR Pufnstuf?
Yeah.
What was the deal with those guys?
Those
cross guys, you know they must have been tripping all the time. All the time.
HR Pufnstuf and
HR Pufnstuf, and remember what we loved? Electra Woman and Dinah Girl. We always said we were Electra Woman and Dinah Girl. And there were the Shrinkies. Do you remember the Shrinkies? Or the Shrinky? The mad scientist guy, and he had a shrink ray, and he shrunk, I think it was three teenagers who broke down on his island or something.
I'm not sure. I like the Wonder Twins,
The Wonder Twins. Okay, well that was a cartoon. What's Jabberjaw?
He was a talking shark. But he was a nice shark.
I remember him, now that you said it. Do you remember Hong Kong Phooey? Or Muttley?
I remember Muttley. I remember Ultraman and Godzilla. I used to watch that all the time.
I don't remember Ultraman. Do you remember Shazam?
Shazam.
Did you not have the hugest crush in the world on the kid who played Shazam before he was Shazam?
I don't think
Holy
so.
cow, was he beautiful. He was so beautiful. He had this...
Yeah, blonde curly hair?
No, he had long dark hair, and that's not... His hair was your color.
Who am I thinking of?
Long blonde hair. Are you thinking?
No,
of
no,
the-
not long blonde hair. He had short, curly blonde
Oh,
hair.
you're probably thinking of the Greatest American.
Oh, then that's what that was.
Yeah, you're thinking of him. No, Shazam
Oh, I
was
forgot about that name.
and Isis. You remember Almighty Isis?
Yes, yes, because I used to pretend I was in the backyard.
Me too. We would.
My
well,
God.
I mean, we didn't know each other when we were this little, but
And we were probably both doing it in the
we
backyard at the
did.
same
But
time.
we found out later on that we would both be out in our yard. Almighty Isis, Isis, because she would say that, and then
The wind.
would, and she could fly. That was my obsession as a child. I wanted to fly.
Me
That's
too.
why I was obsessed with Bewitched, because she could fly.
I like Bewitched.
I
too.
wanted to be able to fly. That was my whole thing.
Yeah, I always had dreams of flying, like
I
above
still
the
have.
clouds and
I
stuff.
still have dreams of flying. Isn't that strange?
I don't know if I still do.
Or
but I
floating.
used to.
I still have dreams like that I'm levitating, like only like this far off the ground. I can feel
I don't
it.
think. I can't. I dream a lot. I really dream a lot, but I cannot remember them. I do not remember them. I'll wake up and I do not remember. Some only very vague. I remember some,
Yeah.
but
I mean, I usually wake up. If I'm startled, I wake up. Like, cause if I'm flying, sometimes I'll dream I'm falling. I've heard
That you fell.
I've
Oh,
heard
yeah.
that means you're ready to die, and
Oh.
that's your way. Of
I would have been dead a
going
long
away.
time ago because I fell so many times that I would jump and it would jerk you up.
But you don't hit the ground.
Yeah.
That's why if you hit
You
the
don't.
ground, I heard back
Yeah.
in the day that then you.
That's what I heard too. If you don't,
You know that's ridiculous.
yeah.
I would think. I don't know. But who else? I'm trying to think. So, okay, so Shazam. I can't believe you don't remember Shazam.
I
So
remember the
he-
name.
He was like an ISIS. They were on together. They were like, as a matter of fact, I believe they showed, you know how they would come sometimes
Yeah.
skew onto each other's programs.
Yes.
Happy Days in Laverne and Shirley.
Like Bionic Man, Bionic
Oh
Woman.
my God, the
Love
Bionic
them.
Man.
I wanted to be them too.
Me too. And
I
was-
mean,
I
Bionic
was
Woman.
In was in love with, and I would
Lee Majors. Yeah.
you know, running through the yard like, what was that about? We had the best of everything as kids. We really did. Like, we were the generation to have the best everything. We had the best television. We had the best music. We had all of the best stuff. The best food, the best everything. And then once the 80s hit, we had the best clothes and the best bands and yeah, wow. Here we go. Anyway.
And we even had to change the channels by finger. We had to go up to the
Yes, we
TV,
did.
and I remember pushing the buttons.
Do you remember? Did your family have rabbit ears on top
We
of the
did.
on the
Yes,
on the roof?
we did.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
Like, I was all excited when my dad would let me turn the knob, because you would turn the knob and it would go ching ching.
That part I don't remember,
That
but
was
I know
the-
everybody did. The
That
whole
was
neighborhood.
the antenna moving on the roof, and I didn't know that at the time. But he would say, "Okay, turn it again," and you could hear it ching. And I never knew what I was doing, but I was so thrilled to be able to move that antenna. Isn't
I
that
remember
sad?
seeing all those antennas on every single roof had them.
The Flintstones actually did an episode about it.
Oh, Flintstones.
They were on the Flintstones. Fred and Barney were on an episode of Candid Camera, but it wasn't called Candid Camera, of course, on the Flintstones show. And they didn't want their wives to see it, so they lassoed every antenna on every house
I didn't see that.
in
Bedrock.
thank you, bedrock, and took them all down so their wives couldn't see them. Yeah. So that was the thing. You had to have antennas. Oh
Yeah.
my.
Can you imagine?
No.
I
because-
switched cable. I told you I have another one that has like 16,000, and it has all the music channels too.
That's what we listened to.
Oh, I finally learned how to use, like a Fire Stick, like,
Did you-
what is it, streaming? It's everything's streamed now.
I know, and I don't understand any of that.
I don't either, but I'm
Yeah.
learning. You have to learn, and I'm still learning, but it's a process. But I have learned.
I'm too old to learn.
Never too old to learn.
I'm too old and too dumb to learn. My
No.
brain's too spent. I'm telling you, I am. Do you believe we already are almost at 30 minutes? That's
Yeah.
insane. I don't know how we did
And
that.
we just said the time's going slow. Well, obviously not.
Not when we're together, it doesn't. It flies. Flies.
Sometimes, I don't know. Sometimes during the day it seems like it goes quicker, but I don't know. I think it goes slower.
Kind of slow. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I just know I'm exhausted by 7:30. My head's banging back and forth because
No,
I can't
I'm
stay awake.
I'm
And then
still
I
in bed.
last night I tossed and turned. I couldn't sleep.
That's what you texted me.
I was like so wired in the middle of the night. So there's something going on in the atmosphere because that plays with me. Yes, I'm one of those people, and that
I'm
plays with
sleeping.
me.
I'm still sleeping.
God bless you, because I'm not.
Yeah.
All right, folks, we're going to wrap it up. If you are following us on YouTube, or watching us on YouTube, I'm sorry, please subscribe. For those of you who are new subscribers, which we see we got a few in the past week, thank you so much. We love and appreciate the support. But if you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe, hit the notification, give us a like, give us a thumbs up, follow us on Facebook, on Instagram, on anyway. Follow us on, so I'll just go back and say it again. Follow us on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. I told you, my brain's spent. TikTok. Subscribe to us on YouTube if you would. We'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much to the recent subscribers. Again, we really appreciate the support. We love you guys. Stay safe. And share us with anybody that you know. You might, your moms, your sisters, your aunts, your uncles, your whatever, whoever you think might enjoy what we're doing. And everybody stay safe, take care. We'll see you next week. We love you.
Bye.
God bless.
What am I saying? Come laugh with us.
You're going to say, come laugh with us on the Bestie Show.
Come laugh with us on
Wait.
the Bestie Show. Yeah.
Hi guys, I'm Linda.
I'm Shauna.
I lost it already. Okay. Get in here. It's cutting your head off. Okay, ready?
Look at that hair. Oh, my Lord have mercy.